It's gonna be the last one. It's the last one of this season. So I guess to the next update. So this one's gonna be Ray Dandridge said Velvet Hand. So we gonna see what's good.
When guests come to visit the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum and they take the iconic Field of Legends, I always get excited about introducing that all-star team to our guests. And of course, at third base, from Richmond, Virginia, the legendary Ray Dandridge. AKA Hooks, Squatty, and his teammates would say that his legs were so bold that you could drive a train between his legs, but a baseball would never get between them. He could flat out pick it at the hot corner as well as anyone ever picked it. Ray Dandridge early on had a tendency to sit back and allow the ball to come to him. And occasionally, the runners would beat that out.
He's safe!
The great Boot June Wilson took a young Ray Dandridge and he started to tutor him. He says, son, you attack the ball. And Ray Dandridge took that advice to heart. He started charging those balls hit down the third base line. And he'd throw that thing in there with some pop and get them almost every single time. You'd be hard-pressed to find a more masterful third baseman than Ray Dandridge. He has all the tools, great range, a great arm, and velvety hands to go with tremendous instincts.
So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Roy Marshall. Drag bunt to the left. Here comes Dandridge. Barehand grab. Fires to first. Got him. Ray Dandridge with a sensational defensive play. Ray Dandridge up to take his first at bat of the game.
In 2012, Ray Dandridge was chosen as the career Gold Glove winner at third for the Negro Leagues, even over the great Judy Johnson. That just shows how good Dandy was with the leather.
Dixon takes it in for the out. 2 away. Down. Rip to right. Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ray Dandridge next to hit. On a line. And that's just foul. A lot of players praised Dandridge's glove. Roy Campanella said Dandy was the best he'd ever seen at third. Larry Doby claimed he was as good as Brooks Robinson and that Dandridge was a superior hitter. Man at second.
That's the ball. Dandridge definitely had a unique stance at third, Boog. He got so low, his knuckles would scrape the ground while he waited for the ball to be put in play.
Ball. That one just misses. Tapped softly on the ground. Tosses across the first. 2 away. So a runner at second, 2 down. Ray Dandridge digs in now. Rips that one to right. And that is that. So runner at second, 2 down. Ray Dandridge the next to hit. On the ground. And Ray Dandridge up to take his first at bat of the game. The 1-0. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And here's Dandridge already with a hit in this one. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Ray Dandridge made up the 4th part of that $1 million infield while playing for the Newark Eagles. George Mules Suttles at first base, Dick Say at second base, of course, Willie Wells at shortstop, and Dandy over at third base. Now, he didn't start initially at the hot corner. He was a shortstop. And Dandridge struggled a little bit. And it was the great Dick Lundy that ultimately said, I'm going to move you over to third base. When the regular third baseman didn't show up on time to begin the season, he never got his job back because Ray Dandridge took to third base and third base took to him. And Dandy made a career over at the hot corner.
Bullet Rogan digging in now. Hot shot down the line at third. Oh, great diving stop by Dandridge. Fires to first. In time at first, Ray Dandridge with a fantastic defensive effort, and that ends the inning. Chance for the Eagles to break it wide open here with Ray Dandridge digging in. In the air, right field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He'll score the sac fly, and they lead by 2. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double. Ray Dandridge next to hit. Out towards right center field. And there's 2 away.
Besides being an amazing defender at third, Ray Dandridge was a terrific hitter, too. In his first 5 full seasons, he hit over .350, including 1 year where he had a batting average of .432.
Back there. Gone. Ball game.
Well, Ray Dandridge never lacked for self-confidence. He would even acknowledge that as a youngster, he was a little cocky. In a game against the Pittsburgh Crawfords, Ray Dandridge decided that he was going to mess with the old man, the legendary Leroy Satchel Paige. And so the 2 locker rooms were right there next to one another. He sees Satchel, and he's giving Satchel the business.
We play double hitters here. Satchel goes pitcher next game. You next, we gonna get you in. Just get around.
When the game starts, Dandridge realizes, wait a minute now, I might have made a mistake here messing with the old man. Because in the Negro Leagues, the way they played the game, they were gonna send you a message. And Satchel instantly sent him a message. He threw him one right up underneath his chin. Ray Dandridge ducked out of the way, but Dandridge actually said that that chin music kind of relaxed him. And so he musters up the courage to step back in the batter's box. Satchel throws him one, Dandridge lines it and gets a base hit. And I guess you could say the legend of Ray Dandridge began that day, because when you can do that against the old man, I think you automatically know you belong. And Ray Dandridge absolutely belonged.
Let's see what Dandridge does after getting some chin music from Satchel. That's to third. Johnson over to first. And Dandridge is retired at first. That to right. Smith in position. Takes it in for the out. Ray Dandridge next to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, Ray Dandridge had to be fearless because he stood at just 5'5", 175 pounds. That's so rare. The only all-star third baseman in the last 70 years to be 5'8" or shorter is Jose Ramirez.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Not surprising that Dandridge was tough. He grew up playing football and fighting as a Golden Gloves boxer.
Yeah, so he traded in Golden Gloves for Gold Gloves.
I wish I hadn't set you up for that. One away. One down. Here's the third baseman, Ray Dandridge. The 1-0.
Ball.
Satchel kicks and delivers. Here's a 3-0. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. Back now at Greenleaf Field. All set for the start of the inning. Ray Dandridge getting ready to hit. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Glass should have this one.
Just missed that one.
And there's
Oh,
one down.
God.
No, that's high.
Popped up.
Bruh, like, how do I keep missing those, bro? They right there, bro.
One down. Ray Dandridge digs in now. This one in the air, center field. Bell settles under. Takes it in for the out. This one in the air, center field. Bell settles underneath it. And that is that. Ray Dandridge next to hit.
Well, Ray Dandridge had to be fearless because he stood at just 5'5", 175 pounds. That's so rare. The only all-star third baseman in the last 70 years to be 5'8" or shorter is Jose Ramirez.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 2. Got him looking. Strike out. Let's see what Dandridge does after getting some chin music from Satchel. That one is hammered right field. That's back. And that's going to bang against the wall. He's in at second with a one-out double. Welcome back to Greenleaf Field. Top half of the third inning. Ray Dandridge now at the plate. Ripped on a line. One up, one down. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Runner on at first with one gone. Now the third baseman, Ray Dandridge. Hit on the ground might be 2. On to second, they get 1. On to Charleston for the inning-ending double play. Back now at Greenleaf Field. We go to the ninth. Ray Dandridge getting ready to hit. Lifted in the air, left field. Pretty well struck. Glass settles under.
My God, it's always that one game where it's like
One down.
it's hard for you to hit.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. got it. Covered plenty of distance there. 2 down. That's hard hit on the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double. Welcome back to Greenlee Field. Top of the 6th inning. Ray Dandridge digs in now.
You know, this group of hitters being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
This one in the air center field. And there's one away.
I think I gotta wait on it to be lower.
Runner on the go. Pitches low. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Tying run at the plate. Check swing went around, and it's 1-1. On the ground, right side. Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out. One down. And the batter now, Ray Dandridge. The 1-0. Swing and a ball popped up. 2 away.
That's a ball.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Smith on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back now at Greenlee Field. All set for the top of the 6th. Ray Dandridge now at the plate. Swing and a ground ball. And it goes just foul. The 0-1.
Ball.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Next offering popped in. Let's see what Dandridge does after getting some chin music from Satchel.
Well, Ray Dandridge had to be fearless because he stood at just 5'5", 175 pounds. That's so rare. The only all-star third baseman in the last 70 years to be 5'8" or shorter is Jose Ramirez.
In the air, right field. Out, number 2. Ray Dandridge next to hit. Not surprising that Dandridge was tough. He grew up playing football and fighting as a Golden Gloves boxer.
Yeah, so he traded in Golden Gloves for Gold Gloves.
I wish I had set you up for that. Smith has a beat on it. One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Ray Dandridge.
That's a ball.
Just missed. Out towards right center field. Bell under it. And there's two away. Stepping in, Ray Dandridge. Man at second. Yeah, that's fouled off. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball. Out towards right center field. Got it.
That motherfucker fast as shit out there, bro.
One down. So digging in, Ray Dandridge. Swing and a ball left in left field.
I don't know, man. I'm right there.
One down. Ray Dandridge next to hit. The 2-1. On the ground, Perry. Whips it to first. Two gone now. Out of the fourth, digging in, Ray Dandridge.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
And the 1-0. Foul ball. In the air, left side. Glass under it. Then there's one down. Welcome back to Greenlee Field. Top of inning number 7. Ray Dandridge getting ready to hit. And that. Let's see what Dandridge does after getting some chin music from Satchel. He swings and fouls one off. There's a 1-1. In the air to left center. Glass gets under it. And there's two away. Here's the third baseman, Ray Dandridge. Hartman on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. No balls, two strikes. Way inside, gets out of the way. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. 0-1 down. Ball. Ball. Satchel into his motion. The long windup. Turns on the rubber. Kicks and fires. Hit on the Ray Dandridge next to hit. The 1-0. This one in the air right field. Smith makes his way towards it. Nice grab on the run. 2 down. No, that's outside. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Ground ball left side. A dive. Nice stop. Throw. Now the third baseman, Ray Dandridge.
Well, Ray Dandridge had to be fearless because he stood at just 5'5", 175 pounds. That's so rare. The only all-star third baseman in the last 70 years to be 5'8" or shorter is Jose Ramirez.
Oh, great stop. Over to first. And they get the out. First and second, 1 out. Ray Dandridge. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. A 3-run dinger. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 4-1. 2 outs. Bases full. Ray Dandridge, the next to hit. Ripped to right.
Right to him.
And that is that.
Perfect right to him, bro.
Not surprising that Dandridge was tough. He grew up playing football and fighting as a Golden Gloves boxer.
Yeah, so he traded in Golden Gloves for Gold Gloves.
I wish I had set you up for that. That one is absolutely belted. Smith makes a move towards the gap. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
Oh, 2 bases and 1 ribby. Okay.
Leon Day leading from third, and here's Ray Dandridge for the first time in this one.
A lot of Ray Dandridge's best performances came in the Mexican League, Boog. In 1948, he had a league record 32-game hitting streak. His team's owner, Jorge Pascual, gave him a trophy that said, "He came, he conquered."
Welcome back to Rupert Stadium. Ray Dandridge next to hit. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Here's a crazy story. One time, Dandy was leaving Mexico to go play back in America. Pascual sent the Mexican army to make his train stop. So Pascual could offer Dandridge a raise and keep him playing for Veracruz.
Man, for some reason, nothing like that's ever happened to me.
It's all good.
I know that it is difficult to say that a guy in the Hall of Fame is underrated, but Ray Dandridge, y'all, very much underrated. In 1949, when Dandridge joined the Minneapolis Millers, the New York Giants AAA team, he was selected as Rookie of the Year. The following season, he was named MVP after leading the Millers to the championship, hitting .311 with 195 hits, 80 RBIs, and 106 runs scored when he was almost 38 years old. And when a young Willie Mays makes it up to Minneapolis, who was there to help mentor him? Ray Dandridge. Ray Dandridge was inducted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame in 1987. He is one of the few Negro leaguers who were still alive to take their moment in the sun.
I love the game of baseball, and I hope that today look like baseball love me. My only question is, why did you take so long?
Right.
Ray Dandridge said, "I always wanted to say that I came from the cornfields and got to the major leagues. That was my biggest dream." You see, there was no room in the major leagues for a 38-year-old anything, no less a 38-year-old black third baseman. So he never really got the opportunity to fulfill that dream of playing in the major leagues. But Ray Dandridge was able to say,
Came from the cornfields of Virginia and went to the Hall of Fame.
Back outside, riding my whip and Rodeo Drive. Shawty, I step like Fredo. I ain't gon' stay in your lane down for
Ray Dandridge to the plate, trying to break things wide open for the Giants. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. One runs in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out. Ray Dandridge, the next to hit. This one in the air, center field. Leonard has a beat on it. And there's one down.
It's too bad the New York Giants never called Ray Dandridge off. They said he was too old. Hall of Famer Monty Irvin said they should have brought Ray up anyway because people would have paid to see him play third base, let alone hitting.
When Dandridge was inducted into the Hall of Fame, he said in his speech, if I had to do it all over again, I think I'd do it the same way. I love the game of baseball, and it looked like today baseball loved me. That's a base hit. Off to a good start for the leadoff knock. Ray Dandridge getting ready to hit. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the tying run is on base. Now the third baseman, Ray Dandridge. And that one is lifted in the air. Leonard on the move. He's got it. Two down. Ray Dandridge now at the plate. Tying run at the plate. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
Yes, sir. All right, man. We did it all. We did all of them, but I'm gonna do the rest. So y'all come across the stream, man. Like the vid, 7 new. I'll right back to y'all, man. Y'all have a blessed one. See y'all in a minute. Peace.